Hey guys, it's Caroline. Welcome to the channel. Glad you're here. So today you might have noticed that I'm wearing a little bit more makeup than I am in most of my videos. And that is because I'm going to show you guys how to get this look. Now, I categorize this look for date night, but you guys can use this for literally whatever you guys want. But before we get into this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel. You can click down here or you can click up here. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this look, and comment down below if you guys use any of these products. This is honestly really budget friendly, and honestly you can buy this at like Walmart, Target, Walgreens, wherever you guys go. This is honestly really cheap stuff. There are a couple more expensive items that I have, but they're not really necessary, you know? So with that all out of the way, let's get on with the video. So I am currently makeup free and this is a little bit terrifying, but we're gonna do this anyways. So before I put on all my makeup, I like to wash out my face, or if I'm taking a shower, then I'll just do that in the shower. But I like to use a CeraVe foaming face wash. Before I do my face, I start out with my eyes just because I usually have a little bit of fallout underneath my eyes and I like to clean that off and then go into my face. So we'll start with that.
I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow potion. So I just took some of that on my finger and now I'm just going to rub it on one eyelid and then the next. So I bought this palette off of Amazon for about $7 and it's a W7 In The Buff Natural Nudes. I'm using a fluffy brush and I'm picking up the color Buff, which is the lightest color on this palette, but you can use any light sandy color that you guys have. And I'm just kind of sweeping that color all over both my eyelid. I picked up a flat eyeshadow brush and I'm going back to the same palette and using the color Camel, which is just a gold. And I have no real technique for this. I just pick it up my brush, take off some of the powder, and then just kind of sweep it across my eye until I'm satisfied with the result. And now, using the same fluffy brush I was using at the beginning of the video, I'm just going to blend that out. With a more pointed brush, which I'm going to use in my crease, I'm going to pick up the color Topaz, which is just a shimmery brown color. Starting out from the outer corner of my eye, I'm going to work that along the crease and then after along the outer to the middle. And that is what it should look like. Moving on to the e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow Palette. It doesn't really tell me the colors, but this color that I'm using is just a deep brown and it's a little bit shimmery, and I'm just using the same brush that I was using before for my crease. And I'm just doing the same thing again. Going back into the In The Buff palette, I'm picking up the color Dust now, which is quite similar to Camel, but it's a little bit darker, and I'm just using the same eyeshadow brush that I used before. Using a fluffy brush, I'm just going to go back in and blend it all out so there are no harsh lines. Using a tiny brush, I'm going back to the e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow Palette and I'm picking up a shimmery white. You guys can also use silver, whichever one you want, and I'm just going to put that along my tear duct. Using the same tiny brush and going back to the In The Buff palette, I'm going to pick up the color Topaz, which I did use for my crease earlier, and I'm just going to run that across my lower lash line. And this is what it should look like as of now. Using the Equate Makeup Remover, I'm going to run that underneath my eyes to pick up all the fallout before we start foundation. And then using the CeraVe Facial Moisturizer AM, I'm going to rub that all over my face before we start makeup. After my facial lotion is mostly dry, I go in with the primer, and this is the Master Prime by Maybelline New York, and it is the Blur plus Illuminate 200, and I would just rub that all over my face.
So I have a couple of different foundations that I like to use, and I have one when I'm really light like I am right now, or I'm kind of tan. So I'm going to show you my two favorite ones that I use the most. And I've been loving this Fit Me Matte and Poreless by Maybelline New York. And I also have this Naked Skin Urban Decay foundation, and it's the Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup, and these are like two of my favorite ones. Like this one's a little bit darker, you guys can tell the difference. This is usually what I use during summer when I'm tanner, and this is like my daily basis go-to, and this works really well. It's not shiny obviously because it's matte. So today I am going to be using my Maybelline New York Matte and Poreless foundation just because I'm a little lighter.
Using a flat, dense foundation brush, I'm going to pick up the Fit Me foundation in the color Buff Beige in the number 130, and I'm just going to kind of dab that all over my skin, making sure there's not so much in one area, and just kind of evenly spreading that out, and you know, until I'm satisfied. Try to get your foundation as close to the hairline as you can, and don't forget your neck. You want to make sure everything looks nice and tidy and is perfectly distributed. So I usually have a couple blemishes, and I'm just going to go in with the Fit Me concealer in light, and it is the number 10. So first, I'm going to conceal my blemishes, then I'm going to go down my nose, underneath my eyes, and then my chin, and I'm going to blend it out with a damp beauty blender. Using the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, which is just a translucent powder, I'm going to pick up a flat, dense foundation brush, and I'm going to pick up that and just kind of buff it on my face so the shine is gone. Using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in Medium Deep Matte Bronzer, I'm going to pick that up and also pick up a bronzer brush just similar to the one that we used for a crease. Now pout your lips and just take that across your cheekbones, and don't forget up to your temple. This actually looks pretty funny, but I usually put some on my chin and then along my neck just to make it blend out a little bit better. And now using a kind of dense, sort of rounded brush, I just like to go back to where I put the bronzer and just blend it out so there are no harsh lines. Now moving on to blush, I'm using the Fit Me by Maybelline New York in medium pink, and I'm picking up a rounded dense brush and just smiling and putting that along my cheekbones. Moving on to the brows, I'm using the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in chocolate, and there are two different colors, so I picked up 3 brushes, and 2 of them are angle brush, and the other one is the brow brush itself. So I start off with a darker color, and I just line my eyebrows and then fill them in, flicking it very lightly. But if you guys want an in-depth eyebrow tutorial in the near future, then just let me know in the comment section down below. Taking the lighter color, I'm just going to fill in the rest of my eyebrow, which is the tail end. And I'm just going to go ahead and follow the same process for the other eyebrow. Using a Q-tip, I like to clean off the edges of my eyebrows just to make sure it looks fabulous and on fleek. Picking up a flat eyeshadow brush and going back to the In the Buff eyeshadow palette, I'm going to pick up the colors Buff and Sand, which are both quite neutral and light sandy colors. And I'm just going to sweep those colors along my brow bone to define my eyebrows. I could literally not get my camera to focus on this, but I'm using the N7 Maximum Volume in black, and I'm just kind of shimming the brush and then just kind of taking that across my eyelashes. And I'm doing the same thing for my bottom lashes, just be a little bit more careful. I'm not a big fan of lipsticks, so I'm just using the Mint EOS.
We have reached the end of the video, but like I said before, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to give a big thumbs up, and comment down below if you guys use any of these products. I post every single Monday, Maddie posts every single Friday, and every single last Wednesday of the month we have a super exciting video for you guys. Come back to the channel this Friday for Maddie's video, and next Monday for my video. And I will see you guys next Monday. Bye!